here. Spreading Christmas cheer, my little candy cane. No, I mean, you told me your family was going to Hawaii for 2 weeks. My parents decided to go along this year to renew their vows.
A second honeymoon?
No, they're renewing their vows not to have any more children.
Oh, no, Steve. Oh.
Lucky me, I get to spend Christmas with my Uncle Cecil. So you're going to be around all Christmas vacation? Yep.
Look.
Wow. By sheer coincidence, we just happened to be standing under some mistletoe.
Get it how you live, Steve. Get it how you live.
Let us honor tradition with a kiss.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have told Richie that Santa was gonna bring him a Freddy Teddy.
Well, I ain't having saying that, because our Rachel's having trouble finding him one. Well, why is she even trying? That's Santa's job. Wait a minute. Are you saying you still believe in Santa Claus? Of course. You too, Laura? You swallowed this bilge water? Steve, think about it. How is it possible for one guy to deliver toys to every kid in the entire world in just one night? Well, it's a miracle, Laura. You don't analyze miracles, you just believe in them.
Oh, please.
Christmas, yeah. And then I'll seal it in an envelope and mail it to you by registered mail.
Look at Steve is trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, the Christmas spirit alive. And Laura and Eddie are not feeling it at all. But Steve always comes with enthusiasm and you know, enthusiasm, optimism. You know what I'm saying? He's a positive dude. He's a positive dude.
And on Christmas morning, we'll open it and see if Santa gave me what I asked for. Good idea. In fact, why don't you run home right now?
Hot Lord. Lord, stop it.
I'm lickety-splitting.
Lickety-split. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did, Steve. Yeah, you did.
You broke my favorite ornament. Oh, gee, Laura, I'll buy you another one. You can. It's an antique. It's as old as my mother.
Oh, wow.
Gee, I'm sorry. You're always sorry. Look, I don't want you over here on Christmas morning. In fact, I don't want you over here ever again. And that will be my Christmas present to you. Merry Christmas, Laura.
I just want to mention, Steve always gets the last word. Laura is a woman, and he always gets the last word. Pause this for a second, because you look at her. I know people are looking at her like, man, Laura's so mean. Look what she just did. She was so mean to him. But I want to go back to real quick when Steve says, when he's talking about Santa Claus. Remember how I say Steve is always double talking or double messaging Laura, right? So when Steve says you don't analyze miracles, you just believe in them, it's kind of like you're jumping into Steve's mindset pertaining to him and Laura, right? So he's communicating that to her, even though, yes, they're talking about Santa and all that. But I told you, he's always double messaging her, and Laura knows that. And Laura picked up on that. And that was Steve's way of saying, hey, I don't know how me and you how we're gonna happen. I don't know how we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together and have some kids and all that. I don't know it. I don't try to analyze it. I don't try to figure it out. I just believe in it. And that's what he was communicating to Laura. And this, once again, Laura pushing him away because it's a defensive mechanism because she is protecting her walls that are up. This is the reaction that you get. And people looking on the very surface level like, oh, she's just mad because he broke his ornament. Remember what I've said many a times. Remember that anger is always a symptom of something else. So there's something else behind why Laura just went off on Steve the way she did. And that's because she knew what Steve was saying to her. And she felt it. I keep trying to tell people, Steve and Laura have a inner connection. They have an inner connection. They have a soul connection. And Steve completely Laura knew what Steve was communicating to her. And like I said, she's either going to be hot or cold. It's going to be one of those things. And this was her reacting to that. So this is a double fold even in her reaction. She is mad about the ornament, but also it's her way of pushing him away and trying to, keep herself protected. Because like I said, Steve knows how to tear down and get beyond her walls of protection. And so that's all this is here.
I guess I'm feeling a little guilty. About what? The way I treated Steve.
I told you, Lord, look at her conscience gets her every time she get these little puppy dog eyes.
When he broke my ornament, I just freaked.
Honey, it was an accident. Steve can't seem to help being clumsy.
Baby, I bet his first words were, "Did I do that?"
Come on, Lord, come on.
So you want to apologize?
No. But I guess I should, huh? On the way home, I heard him singing in his basement. Either that or somebody's torturing a cat.
What's up? Back at it with another video, doing it Laura and Steve style. You know what I'm saying? And this, what I just wanted to bring back around, is, like I said, with Steve and his, his belief and what he was communicating, and that Laura's response, to it was that her rejection again, right? Like I said before, Steve and Laura communicate in non-verbal ways all the time. She tries to reject him. She gets upset. She tries to kick him out of her life because because there's this connection that they have. And Laura felt every bit of what Steve was, when he was double talking what he was saying. And that he was saying that it just does not matter. You can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say. You can reject me. But my belief is not based on our current situation, our circumstance, what's around us, how you treat me. My belief is based on an inner belief, that he has. So it's an inner strength, an inner vision, if you will. And so, the other part of that, what I would say too, is, what Steve is understanding when Steve talks about the miracles and the belief and you don't analyze miracles, you just believe them, believe in them. What Steve is saying in that even is that, he's not analyzing how they're going to get together and all that type of stuff, or how it's going to work, how they're going to, spend their futures together. He just believes it. And the miracle, if you really look, the miracle is not in them being together. That's not completely what Steve is saying. The miracle really is in Laura, seeing that they belong together. Laura, realizing that they belong together. That's, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.